Hi guys, and welcome to your August 2016 Cartomancy divination reading with Red Earth Goddess. This will be a reading done for the month of August, all throughout August of 2016. So we have here a deck that I myself have created. If you'd like to have your own personalized reading, you can do so by visiting redearthgoddess.com. Click on services. And so for this month, this coming up month of August, I will be asking our guides around us and myself and for you and for anybody that's involved in my community to receive truthful, accurate, and practical advice for the month of August. Well, it looks like we started off with the Four of Clubs. And let's see if any other cards want to come out. Okay, then we got a 2. It looks like we're aligning so far vibrationally. Then we're starting a new beginning with the 10 of Clubs. I think this card came out recently. Then we got the 5 of Diamonds. Okay, so then we got the 9 of Diamonds, and then we're ending the reading with the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, guys, this looks like a great month. The month, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I always say with this card over here, number 4 is always about solid structures, the 4 corners of the earth. It's a very practical earthly number. It's about security, stability, working very hard for what you believe in, working for a structure, working for something, okay? Whether it's a hobby, whether it's a 9-to-5 job, whether it's whatever it is. If you're in construction, if you're somebody like me, if you are, you know, creating a garden in your background, if you're a landscaper, if you're a gardener, if you like flowers, if you like plants, if you like to give offerings to your deities, if you like to give offerings to your plants, this all works out, okay? This coincides very, very well with the tea leaf reading that I had recently just done for the week of July 24 until the 30th, where I do see a lot of the ancient Indo-European cultures and beliefs come back. I do see people coming, working together, making things happen, making things work, you know, bringing forth cultural things and sustaining the culture, but bringing it in a way that can utilize and benefit everybody, okay? And I feel with this, working with other people or working with a group of like-minded people, such as a community, an area, you know, a continent, a town, a city, a village, you're going to be saying goodbye to certain things, okay? It could be that somebody gives you an offering. Maybe you're the one that has offered something, and so somebody else now is saying, you know what, I really like your idea. Why don't you come over here? Why don't we, you know, why don't you move overseas? Why don't you come visit overseas? I do advise you to visit first. If you're going to move somewhere or if you have an idea to, it's always best to go visit and see the place out. Research, research, research. But do you know that if this is going to work in the long run, which I do see happening, it's going to work out well because 4 and 2 align together perfectly. Okay, it's on a vibrational scale. It works very well. 2 people make things happen. Okay, so this is going to allow you to start this new beginning, okay? I remember the month of August is the number 8. So 8 is all about reaping the benefits, bringing something that you've worked really, really, really hard for in the last 8 years, in the last year, in the last 10 years. What have you been really working so hard for? Because the month of August is a time where you get to really think about and see for yourself everything that you've worked really, really hard for, okay? You have to be able to see with your own eyes. You have to be able to, You know, whether it's writing it down, whether it's seeing it through your friends, whether it's seeing through where you're living. Maybe where you're living isn't working for you. Maybe where the town, the city, the continent, the country is not working for you. Maybe where you're living, there's so much stuff happening, okay? You need to make this move, and it looks like it's happening because you're starting a new beginning with this by saying goodbye, moving forward. And how I know this is because the 5 of Diamonds is here. I did say to make a container, or put your wish, to make a wish this week. I know we're not in August yet, but I'm making this video at the end of, it's July the 25th. So from now until the month of August, particularly that week, I'm going to ask that you do, you know, that thing where you fold the paper and you put it into a container and you throw it in the lake, or you visualize the container underwater where you get to move somewhere, or your wish coming true, because it's going to come true. And you're going to hear something by the month of August, okay? You're going to find out something, you're going to hear something. You could be receiving an offering in the month of August. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make the move in August, but you want to prepare, okay? So August is the time for that. I'm going to try to make this a short video because some of the videos that I make are too long, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I still am going to get up the wheel board as well, maybe in the next day or so. So, yeah, I'm going to try to make this reading very short. So the 9 of Diamonds is here. I don't know, I just feel like there's people that are working exceptionally hard on my YouTube community. Okay, I can see you guys working very hard. Like you guys are working very hard, and you deserve what you want. Okay, you deserve it. I'm gonna suggest though that if you ever have the chance, donate something away. If you don't have much, if you're not somebody that accumulates materialism, try to donate your time, volunteer places, something with the youth, okay? You need to volunteer your time with the youth. Anything at all. You know, go hear a kid out, go hear a teenager out. You know, get involved in certain community stuff and ask to volunteer, because that you reap good benefits and you reap good karma and you reap goodness, okay? I'm not saying you're gonna win the lottery overnight, but you want to be able to hear what kids are going through, okay? And you never know whose life you may change just by having a child tell you something. They may not tell you everything. They may just want to spend time with you, but they'll always remember you, okay? So I'm asking that you kindly visit a community nearby and just ask, you know, go and see for yourself. And you know, you don't have to do this every day. You don't have to do this every month. You don't have to do this bi-weekly or weekly. Even once or twice, you know, just volunteer your time. Hear some kids out. Spend time with them. Maybe in crafts and arts, you know, show them the way. Get them to be more creative. And you may change someone's life, okay? And if you're not somebody, like if you're somebody who has inner child wounds, you know, I always suggest working on your inner child. Do things that you always wanted to do when you were a kid, you never had the chance to do. Well, this is your time to do it, right? It doesn't matter if you're 60. Be a kid. Do what you always wanted to do. Who cares? You know, after a certain point in your life, you're not going to care. You're just going to feel sorry for yourself. So now is your time to do what you want to do. And if you do find that you have an interest or hobby, maybe you like to build puzzles. Maybe you like to build trains. Maybe you like to make airplanes. Maybe you like to draw. Maybe you like geometry. Maybe you like sacred geometry. Maybe you like to write. Maybe you like working with kids. Maybe you like painting. Do stuff like that on your own with friends as a hobby, and then volunteer. Okay? And you never know. The best part is you will meet people. You can meet a new friend. You can meet a new boyfriend, girlfriend. Someone may offer you eventually a job, a good paying job, internship, you know, a career. Word of mouth, when you know people, that's the best way, okay? When they see you working hard and when something comes from your heart, usually when you're working with a hobby and an interest and you're doing it with a kid, a youth, or somebody who's lost something, a family member or something, and you're doing something with them that stems from a hobby of your own, then that comes from your heart. You can't fake that stuff because you yourself love what you're doing. So I highly suggest if you're going to do anything, do it like that. And with that, look what you get. Lots and lots and lots of abundance and financial stability. And a windfall of some blessing, okay? A lot of musical instruments, a lot of get-togethers. It's funny because I know I did readings in June. I think there were weeklies or maybe even monthlies, but this card kept coming up, and it did. If I do recall, I did say that it's going to happen in August, up to August, something in August. I know for myself, I've got that weaving words thing where I'm going to be doing an event, but that's the end of August. And I have a lot of stuff to do with members and stuff like that, the temple, but for yourselves, guys, because you're doing this with me. I'm not doing this by myself. You guys are doing this with me. You guys are like constantly watching my work and utilizing and cooperating with your work based on what I decide to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, do it. That's why I'm making these videos, you know? So, enjoy what you have to learn through me. Enjoy what you have to learn through your hobbies and your friends and the people that you meet. Every day is a blessing. Every single day is a blessing. Every single day you get to learn something new about yourself, about your environment, about your family, about your friends, about the people around you. And it's always the ones that you least expect that can teach you something about yourself that do, in fact, impact your life the most. Okay? So keep an open mind. Take chances. If you receive a phone call, hear it out. If you're receiving an offering, hear it out. You don't have to take it, but do go and find out more about it. Research more about it because you never know, it may change your life. Okay, guys? So, thank you for watching, and I will have the wheel for the month of August 2016 up in a day or so. Maybe today, we will see. But again, I just wanted to make this a short reading. And thanks again for watching. Okay, guys? Visit my website, redwithgoddess.com, and see you guys soon. Bye!